Guys, welcome to my channel. This is Abhijit. Today I am giving ownership review and honest review on Samsung Galaxy F41. Guys, I bought this before 5 days. Now I will show the outlook of the box. Front look of the box is like this, guys. They wrote F41 here, and side Samsung Galaxy F41, some sticker. This side no information, and here back we have 64 megapixel triple camera, guys, 6000 mAh battery with 15 watts fast charging, not fast charging, just normally they wrote. And here one main feature is Super AMOLED display. Super AMOLED display means when comparing to normal display, better light will come, better picture quality will come. That is the features of Super AMOLED display. Next I will do the difference between Super AMOLED and normal display. For not missing, subscribe my channel and follow, guys. Here some information is there, guys. 16.21 centimeters full rectangle, 15.76 centimeters rounded corners, and in this triple camera will be there, guys. 64 megapixel plus 8 megapixel plus 5 megapixel and 32 megapixel front camera, guys. See, I will show. Triple camera setup is there, guys. 64 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel depth sensor, guys, and front you have 32 megapixel front facing camera, guys. 32 megapixel means very nice, guys. That's why I bought this phone, one advantage. And this side we have net quantities, guys. The MRP of the box is 20,000, but I bought this for only 15,000 in Flipkart, guys. In this, mobile phone will be there, adapter will be there, cable will be there, ejection pin will be there, manual, quick start guide will be there, guys. This is type C port will be there, guys, not micro USB. In this, triple slot will be there, guys. You can insert 2 SIMs and 1 micro SD card at a time. And this side you have some information. My color is fusion blue, the RAM is 6 GB and ROM is 64 GB. Base variant I bought. So this is the outlook of the box, guys. Now I will show the outlook of the phone. This is the Super AMOLED display, guys, with 6.52 inches, and back side you have triple camera, already I showed you. At top you have one noise cancellation mic, and bottom you have one speaker grill, microphone, type C, and this side you have volume rockers and power button. This side you have SIM ejection pin, guys. The main reason is I love to take photos, guys. That's why I bought this phone. In this phone, back 64 megapixel camera is there, guys. Front 32 megapixel camera is there, guys. I don't have enough money, that's why my budget is only 15,000, guys. In 15,000 this is the best phone. That's why I bought, guys. More than 15,000, so many phones are there, guys, like MI 10i with 108 megapixel back camera, but I didn't have enough money. That's why I bought for only 15,000. 15,000, this is a value of money phone, guys. Very nice phone, but so many disadvantages are not there, guys. Only advantages are there. Out of 10, 7 advantages, 3 disadvantages, guys. Means every product have advantages and disadvantages. Now I will discuss advantages and disadvantages, guys. First I will discuss disadvantages. Disadvantages means first we have Exynos 9611 processor, guys. Means this processor is only suitable for daily usage, not high performance, high gaming. If you are a high gamer like PUBG player and Free Fire player, this phone is not suitable for you. You better go for Poco X3. Poco X3 have nice gaming performance. Why I didn't purchase Poco X3, you have good doubt. Because it is so much weight, guys. It is 225 grams. That's why I didn't bought. One main feature I didn't told, guys. In this 6000 mAh battery is there, guys, but it is lightweight, 191 grams only. See the thickness. And advantages are 64 megapixel camera and 32 megapixel front facing camera. First I will tell disadvantages guys. Already I told this processor. If you are normal user for calls, messaging, texting, browsing, like, you can buy this phone. If you're high gamer, I don't recommend guys. I am normal user only. I didn't play any PUBG, Free Fire. That's why I took this phone. This is very nice phone guys. Another disadvantages is this phone came for only infinity notch guys. Punch hole is there means very nice guys. Means this is very old look. And backside you got plastic body guys. If you get glass means this is very nice guys. And another disadvantage is you get only 15 watts fast charger. In this segment all phones are getting 33 watts fast charging, but in this phone you got only 15 watts fast charging. So it took over 2 hours 25 minutes for quick charge guys. So much time, and you will get 1.5 day battery. I am telling honestly guys because I got like that only. The advantages of this phone is first I will tell the camera guys. The camera quality is superb. In this one feature is there guys, live focus. Live focus feature is very useful for us for bokeh and portrait images. You can change background like black and white, color, different blur settings like this, like that you can set guys. Front 32 megapixel camera is there guys. So much advantages, and you can record the video quality at 4K guys, back and front. Poco X3 have 4K, and but Redmi Note 9 Pro have only back 4K, front full HD guys. In this you can record 4K guys, front and back 4K quality will be there guys. This is the second advantage. Third advantage is I bought the Samsung logo guys. I like Samsung phones, that's why I bought. This is simply reason. And the next feature is the Super AMOLED display guys. The Super AMOLED display means very nice guys. I will play one video and I will tell to you. Now the phone is very dirty guys, so many fingerprint attempts, that's why I'll clean after. Now I will show one 4K video guys. See the display quality. See guys the clarity. Super AMOLED display. So guys, you can think the clarity is normal because my phone camera is not good guys. I am recording this video on my old phone, that is Vivo Y15. That camera quality is not good guys, that's why I bought this phone, but I am recording with that phone only guys. That's why the camera quality, the video quality is so average guys. Sorry. So these are the advantages and disadvantages guys. This phone is very good guys for camera, battery and display. This phone is not good for gaming, high performance. So for me this is a very good phone guys. I am fully satisfied. Now I will give the marks. For camera I will give 100 out of 97 guys, and for display I will give 100 out of 100, and for battery I will give 100 out of 100 guys. But in gaming I will give 100 out of 75, and high performance 100 out of 80. In this lags also not there guys. So this is the overall honest review of Samsung Galaxy F41. Hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.